Hey everyone, it's Reagan Black, and I'm back with some more inspiration for your writing journey. And I wanted to talk about a daily minimum. A lot of people, we talk about the 100 by 100 challenge a lot of times when I'm on Periscope or when I'm talking with new authors. And, that's a real basic challenge and things like that. But a lot of times we don't know how to judge our productivity. We don't take the time to learn when we're productive, when we're most productive, and how to maximize that. So a lot of times that people ask me, how do I set a daily minimum? Because I think it's really important to to know what your minimum is that you can write each day, and that way you can grow. But that way you're not pushing yourself. Oh, I can write 5,000 words in an hour. That's great if you can, but we need to know. We don't want to overestimate our ability, especially when it comes time for deadlines and things like that. So to set a daily minimum, the first thing you need to do is you need to find your most productive time. And maybe it's helpful for you to get up and before the rest of your household and write for a certain set amount of time, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever that is. Maybe you are really productive on your lunch break. You can dash out somewhere quiet, your car or a conference room or something, and just buckle down and write, and that 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, however long you have, is very productive time for you. Maybe it's when the kids are in bed or just after dinner. You've got to test that out and find, first thing you need to do is find when you're most productive, okay? And once you identify your most productive time, and by that I mean the time when you can write forward most comfortably and most confidently, okay? So I'm not talking about brainstorming or social media or editing time. I'm talking about writing forward time. The way you find your daily minimum is to first find your most productive time, and then over the course of a few days, 5 to 10 days, write down how many words you're writing in your most productive time. And then you're able to get a good snapshot of your productivity. Not every session's going to be stellar, right? So, but you'll be able to find an average, and you take that average, and let's say it's 500 words in whatever set amount of time you have. You know your daily minimum is 500 words. Well, that's fantastic. You can always write beyond your daily minimum, but then as you want to become a more productive writer, I have to get in my 500. That's my minimum. That's what I can do. And that's important on days when the writing is not going well, on days when you're tired, on days when you just need to slog through. You can nail 500 words. And then the other days, anything over is just gravy. Now, once you're hitting that daily minimum consistently, it's really important to then, and you want to grow, as if you want to grow, you can then push yourself to stretch your minimum to just kind of maybe a 10% increase. So instead of 550 a day, instead of 500 words a day, 550, or maybe you want to bump it up, see if you can double it, and do you need to make more time, or can you be more efficient in the time you have? Those are things to do to grow as a productive writer, okay? So first find your daily minimum by identifying your most productive time, and then timing yourself over the course of several days in that productive time so you know what your average is, and then you can build your productivity from there. All right? Wishing you all the best with your writing journey. Live the adventure, my friends. I'll be back again soon.